8021 or via email at chuilaflooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Red eye. Might look a little rough and rough.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7. We are here this morning with myself and my lovely co-host, Miss Gina Greenwood.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gina. How you doing?
Good.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
We have a lovely guest this morning on the
Yes.
second half of the show, Abigail from Pardon My French.
Yes.
Really looking forward to having her on the show.
Yes, she's the one that does that beautiful European bouquets.
Oh, yeah.
They're lovely, and she has sometimes some produce too, but her
Yeah.
bouquets are just exquisite.
I've noticed this year she's really stepped up her sort of layout of her booth, and it's really gorgeous.
Yeah, she's great.
Good stuff.
And her kids are awesome. I met her kids first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from the Colonel program, the kids
okay.
program.
Okay.
For years now, they've been coming, and I've seen them grow up, and then
Nice.
I always get some flowers from her.
Well, we've had her on the show before, but it's been
You
far
have?
too long.
Oh,
yeah.
you have? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
great.
It's
I
been-
didn't know you had her on before.
Yeah, it's been too long. She's a wonderful guest.
Yes, yes.
Really looking forward to having her on. And in the meantime, we got stuff to talk about, and
Okay.
we got stuff coming up here at the radio station, and stuff we've been working on, and stuff
Nice.
going on out in the community. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. It is hot this week, if you hadn't noticed.
Indeed, it is. I've been camping
Yeah.
at Brown's.
Yeah.
Fun,
Right.
but it is warm.
Yeah, it's toasty, and it's staying warm at night too. I've noticed. Last night I was out here till pretty late last night. It did get a little bit chilly, but not what it has been. It's definitely warmed up.
Yes.
You can tell even at nighttime. So today we're looking at a high of 94 degrees with a 60-degree overnight low. Tomorrow going to get even hotter. Really pushing those triple digits with 97 degrees for the high.
Tomorrow for the market. Ooh.
Tomorrow for the market. It's going to be a toasty one out there. It's only getting down to 69 degrees at night. So,
Wow.
It's actually cooled down a little bit from what the forecast was yesterday. It was supposed to be almost 100 with staying in the 70s at night. But it is cooling down a little bit. I guess that's that sort of late August, mid-late August.
Yeah, sizzling summer.
Sort of some end of summer, like, hey, I'm still here.
Yes.
Right? Don't forget about me.
The heat is on. The heat is on.
Then we got a high of 92 degrees, 57 overnight on Saturday. We did have quite a bit of chance of rain, but that's dropped down to 7%. So fingers crossed we might get at least a little bit of sprinkles on
What
Saturday.
day? What day? Saturday? Mhm.
Saturday the 22nd. I was really looking forward, really hoping we'd get some of that rain, but it looks like those chances are going down by the minute. But the temperature is starting to cool down on Sunday with a high of 81 degrees, then a 52-degree overnight low with 3% chance of rain. Then temperatures climbing back up again a little bit on Monday with a high of 87, 55 overnight, and a 2% chance of rain. So maybe it'll rain 2% of the day.
Right.
Even that would be something.
And the kiddos go back to school already. I cannot even believe it.
I know.
The 25th.
So-
It just seems crazy because when we were growing up, it's always after Labor Day.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's wild.
It's
It
like they
seems
get
very
out late
early.
and get in early, and yeah.
Although I do remember I went to before moving to Alaska. I was in the Tri-Cities in Kennewick, and I remember every year. So my birthday is August 28th.
Okay, it's
and,
coming up.
It's coming up really soon, just a little over a week. And I remember many years going to school on my birthday for the first day of school, and that was miserable. I used to beg my parents, please, can I just stay
Can
home?
I just on my birthday?
And they're like, no, it's first day of school, you can't miss it. I'm like, oh. You know, all the kids, they get the cupcake parties and stuff in school, and I
Well,
never
yeah.
got one because you can't do that on the first day of school.
Right.
That's just weird. Too much stuff going on. So, anyway, my pity party's over. But then Wednesday of next week, dropping back down into the 80s with a high of 88 degrees, 55 overnight. And looking ahead, it looks like we're after that, we're kind of dropping down a little bit day by day. By the end of the month, it looks like we're dropping down into the 70s pretty consistently for the highs. So
Okay.
things starting to cool down a little bit. Still not a lot of chance of rain in the forecast, so it would be nice to get some of those cooler temperatures and some rain.
We need some rain.
We need lots and lots of rain. Now I'm going to check really quick the Watch Duty app. I did notice yesterday there were a couple of new fires really close by.
Really? Where?
So there's the Cottonwood Divide fire, which is just...
So Cottonwood's where my son lives in the studio. Cottonwood, and what do you mean by the Cottonwood Divide?
It's called the Cottonwood Divide fire. I'm not seeing any cross streets here. It's by Nelson Peak. No, there was that fire that popped up yesterday, and then that is just to the southeast of us, just slightly south to the east of us, and then almost directly west of us was the Miller's Pond fire, which looks like they did get out entirely. They're actually removing it from the app, so that is excellent. Thank you, firefighters. And then the Cottonwood Divide fire, I'm looking up the information right now.
I know there was one last week flicked in Cottonwood Road, and they got that one out, I believe.
Yeah, so this one, no updates today, but last updated, it was downgraded from 2 acres to 1.5 acres. So maybe that means they're getting it under control, but no new updates in the last 11 hours about that one. So that looks like that is right on almost right directly on the line between Stevens County and Pend Oreille County.
Okay.
So just slightly to the southeast of us. So it's hopefully we'll get that out. But thank you guys, thank you firefighters.
Yes. Oh my
for
goodness.
everything. Man, they have been.
Can you imagine what? It's been crazy.
This summer has been surreal.
It's the worst that we've ever had.
It's just absolutely disastrous when it comes to the fires.
Yes.
You know, everywhere from Spokane, you know, the Bradine fire, the fire in Inchelium.
Oh yeah.
It's just
and
devastating.
then that one in Spokane, that huge, 1,000 homes were lost. 1,000.
That's crazy.
That's like, think about that.
Oh, yeah.
1,000.
That is.
What do people do? I mean, I guess they have, shelters set up too, but it's just, can you imagine? I mean, the devastation of losing everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Oh yeah. I can't even imagine. And the entire neighborhood's just gone.
Yeah, and it's weird because I was sharing, I don't have TV, but my clients do, and it's so odd that there's all these burned homes down to the rubble, and then there's like really close a couple untouched homes. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of like how tornadoes can do. I don't know. It's just strange. It's like some homes just right near are just completely untouched, and then
I was in Spokane last week, and I actually talked to somebody
that lost their home.
Well, they didn't lose their home, but they were out of town. They were on a trip.
Okay.
And their neighborhood was being evacuated, and their neighbor before he left his home, put a sprinkler on his own roof. Went up and mounted a sprinkler to the roof, and then went over to his neighbor's house. The gentleman that I talked to, and put a sprinkler on his roof.
Aww.
And saved both homes.
Wow.
Every other home in the neighborhood was gone.
Oh my gosh.
And both of these 2 homes standing right next to each other were saved because a neighbor put a sprinkler
and cared
on the
enough
2
to
roofs.
put the that's very kind.
Like you owe him much more than a 6-pack, my friend. Wow. Yeah,
that's amazing.
There are some great
That's a good idea, though, a sprinkler on the roof.
It is.
Okay.
Maybe even install an irrigation system on your roof, maybe for emergencies. Maybe something on a solar power that you can flip on.
Right.
Use some of those. Save your rainwater or something. Maybe hook it up with a solar pump and.
Wow, that's a really great idea, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've thought about how I could make something like that work with everything going on. So, I think I could do it. I think I could figure it out.
Have you kept your yard up? I know John Stout did a good job, right?
He did an excellent job on my
So
yard.
how you doing?
And I've.
How you doing, Chuck?
I'm gonna once
Gonna call him back.
the fire danger has prevented me from wanting to go out and use a weed eater or anything out there.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause, I don't
for
want to.
sure.
I don't want to cause any sparks. That's my story.
Yeah, I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
Sticking to your story.
Calling me out on the air.
Sticking. Well, you've always teased about it, right?
Well, and I think with the heat too, the growth of the grass has been very, very slow. So I'm going to call it.
Lots
that.
of people have not even been able to go out at all. Like
Yeah.
a few friends that I know, now the smoke is lifted a bit,
Yeah.
but several people just couldn't even go outside
Yep. Yep.
with respiratory problems. And
Well, and then the last few days, as all these big fires sort of calm down, anybody who's ever put out a campfire knows that last little bit of smoke is usually the worst. It's that-
the strongest.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you get that dirty smoke at the
Oh.
end of it. Yeah,
Ugh,
I think that's
yes.
what we've been getting the last couple of days. So, Craig says, "Good morning, Chuck and Gina." He's headed to the Buck 25 Roadhouse in Kettle Falls for the third Thursday acoustic jam. That's happening tonight from 5:30 to 7:30.
In Kettle.
Yep, it's in Kettle Falls.
What's it called again? The Buck?
The Buck 25.
Buck 25.
And of course, that is supported by the Vincent Fund.
Mm-hmm.
Then followed by karaoke hosted by the fabulous DJ Evergreen from 7 to 10 p.m. And then tomorrow morning
What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow on the KCHW Morning Show, we have quite an amazing guest on.
Yeah.
We have one of the America's Got Talent contestant, Casey Abrams, is going to be joining us. He's a wonderful singer. He kind of reminds me a little bit of I just had him in my name. Who's the guy from the amazing guitar player from Hee Haw back in the day?
Hee Haw?
Yeah, do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Roy Clark.
Oh.
Kind of gives like Roy Clark vibes.
Okay.
Really phenomenally.
So he
talented
auditioned
performer.
for America's Got Talent?
Yeah, he actually made it fairly far.
Wow.
And I do remember him as when in his season he was in there, and he was a really joy to watch. It was
Excellent.
It was a lot of fun. Really,
So he's going to be on tomorrow.
yeah, really great personality. He's going to be a fun interview. So
Excellent.
really, really looking forward to that. And then of course, Craig as well. He's very excited. He's also known as Mr. Basie. Casey Abrams, also known as Mr. Basie.
Mr. Basie.
So that's pretty cool.
AKA.
And he's joining us via Zoom tomorrow morning. And then Saturday, Matthew Tippich and Craig will be at the Fruitland Vineyard from 4 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
So just letting us
Excellent.
know there. And Matthew Tippich, of course, the winner of 2025's Chuya's Got Talent.
Yeah,
So-
he's quite the entertainer.
Oh, he really is, man. He's captivating.
Yeah.
he's so
he
much
played
fun.
at Craig's wedding.
He did. He
Yeah.
did.
Craig and Corey. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was great.
great guy. He's a lot of fun. So thank you for that, Craig. I appreciate it, and thank you for. I was going to bring up our guest tomorrow, but yeah, just get that out right at the beginning of the
There
show.
you
'cause
go.
That is a big one, so I'm really looking forward to that. Now let me go ahead and I'm actually going to do some research here real quick live on the air about Casey Abrams. I want to see how far, because I keep meaning to see how far he went on American Idol.
Oh, it was
see.
American Idol.
Yeah, or
Oh.
no, Chewy's got or
America's
Got
Got
Talent.
Talent.
America's
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
Talent,
yeah.
not Chewy's Got Talent. That's Chewy's Got Talent's a much bigger deal.
Yes.
It's a much bigger show.
So one of the things I want to say,
Yeah.
Browns Lake is so magical. I've spent lots of years there. And what's so wonderful when you spend the night there is the double reflection. It's like a 360-degree double reflection of the lake in the early mornings and late at night. And it's really quite beautiful. The water's perfect, temperature, and get to hear, I'm on the campsite side, but then
Yeah.
you get to hear all the frolicking going on across the lake with all the kiddos and
Oh, nice.
last of summer. Woohoo.
Nice.
I mean, for, still going to, Browns is open until the end of September, but just because school starts, I think everybody's a little supercharged,
Oh
Let's-
yeah.
because that's the deal.
Oh man, the kids going back to school, getting that last bit of
Can you
energy
imagine
out.
being the teacher that has all the, first day of school, nobody really is like, okay.
No.
But yeah.
Well, I know there's a lot of kids that have been looking
Well,
forward to getting back
because
into
they
school.
get their friends and
yeah.
all that good stuff. But
Yeah.
still, I think they're a little
I was-
I think they're a little squirmy the first day
I was never one of those kids. So, I have to apologize. I have a retraction. Casey Abrams is our guest tomorrow. I was wrong about who he was. I was confusing him with another amazing guest we have coming up in the future. Casey Abrams was a contestant on American Idol.
Okay.
And he made it to the top 11 in American Idol. And he is our guest tomorrow. So we do have some amazing guests coming up. Craig is just killing it with the lineups.
That's awesome.
Really, really appreciate it, Craig. I think I just got a message. It's probably Craig telling me, hey, you got the wrong guest. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah. So he's next week, the guy I was talking about. Casey Abrams is an upright bass player, singer, and entertainer.
And that's the one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he finished in 6th place in the 10th season of American Idol, 5 weeks after being saved from elimination by the judges. So this was, I guess it was. I was reading about it just a little bit. It was a pretty controversial save because he was actually voted out by the audience, and the judges were like, "No, we're going to keep him in." So
The audience gets to vote.
I believe so.
Evidently.
I believe in American Idol because there's an online vote, if I remember right, and that's probably Craig correcting me again, but no, it wasn't. So, but I do believe so.
Well,
I've never really watched American Idol, but I do believe there's. I was reading about it just a little bit. Let me see here. Let's see. I do know there was a dramatic save in the to get him in the top 11. That's what it was. Oh, so the judges get a wild card save. So if somebody does get voted off by the audience, by the viewing audience at home, the judges get a save, and the judges use their save to save Casey Abrams.
Excellent.
And then he made it all the way to 6th place, which is absolutely incredible. So
That is incredible.
really, really looking forward to that one, and apologize for getting him confused with and I can't remember the other gentleman's name who reminds me a lot of Roy Clark, and he's looking forward to that one too. No, I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and get on with the community. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do the Chula Valley Lions Club calendar. See whose birthday it is today.
Okay, let's see.
All right. So today, with birthdays, we have Adeline Manis with a birthday. Oh, and here's a big one. Joe and Heidi Wilzinski have an anniversary today.
Aww.
So happy birthday and anniversary, everybody.
Yeah.
We're gonna sing you a song. Ready? Happy birthday, happy day, happy birthday,
yay! Hooray!
The most important thing is the jazz hands. There we go.
Bob Fosse.
Right? The inventor of the jazz hands.
Indeed.
Right? So let's take a look at the community calendar. We've got some stuff going on.
What's happening?
So today, our good friend Miss Belle Dean,
Yes.
Belle of the Ball, you can go visit her over at the Senior Citizens Potluck and Games. That's happening from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 3060 3rd Avenue and Valley. This, of course, is where senior citizens from Chula Valley and Springdale are
The
invited to
fire
join.
station.
Yep, at the Valley Firehouse.
Yep.
On the 1st and 3rd Thursday of every month. Again, for games and a potluck from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Awesome. And one of these days, I swear I would keep threatening I'm going to make it
Well,
out
bring
there.
me. Let's go
Right?
together.
We should. Not today, though. I got too much stuff
Not
to do.
today.
Yeah.
I'm camping.
All right. So then from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Chula Senior Center is the food bank open in Chula. No need to go hungry. You can go ahead and go on over and load up your car. So
Or donate some money or
yeah,
time.
Exactly. I know they always need help. They always need food, especially this time.
Oh,
when,
absolutely.
a lot of people are hurting, especially after the fires. Economy's kind of, we're not going to talk about that. But then we've got tech help at the library from 3 to 4 p.m. at 311 East Clay Avenue, which is, of course,
Our Chula Library.
no snarky 12-year-olds telling you what you're doing wrong, grabbing your tablet out of your hand. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Fine.
Just give it to me. No, they're very sweet over
Yes, that's great that they have that every Thursday.
there. Every Thursday, yeah. Tech
That's
help at the library.
incredible, yeah.
So you can bring your own tablet, you can bring your own laptop, your phone, whatever you need help with, or you can use one of the library computers.
Right. So
Yeah.
just need some help. They're there to help.
Exactly. Then women's pickleball is happening this evening from 5 to 7 p.m. That's up at the Chula Golf Course at 2537 Canyon Road. So we have a whole pickleball schedule now that we can look at.
Man, that's pickleball's taken over.
Right. So the 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. sessions is the word I was looking for. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tuesday is a men's only session from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Thursday, again, as I said, ladies only from 5 to 7 p.m. And then Sunday is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can find them on the Heja app, Heja app. I don't know if that's
Heja.
I would call that Heja.
Heja.
Heya. How you doing?
Hey ho. Hey ho.
Right? So the Colville Open Play is Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 7 to 11, and then Tuesday at 4:20 to 7 p.m. That's very specific that they would put that on 4:20 on Tuesday.
Hey,
Interesting. We see you. And then Krigmar Karaoke is going to be tonight at the Oasis Tavern from 8:30 to 11:30. That's at 109 North Park Street, hosted by DJ. So there we go. And then we've got the Chula Chamber of Commerce meeting happening tomorrow from 7 to 8 a.m. at the Mystiquois Cafe inside the casino. That address is 2555 Smith Road. If you don't know where that is, you go on in there. There's snacks and the public's invited.
At Mystiquois Hotel?
At the casino.
The casino.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the cafe back there.
So I wonder, I remember last week they had their meeting in the park.
They did. And
How'd that go?
I haven't heard how it went.
Okay, I
but,
was curious.
Gino is going to be doing some speaking and giving some history lessons in the park. So
Okay.
My
I was just
gu-
curious about that.
my guess is, considering it was Gino speaking about history, that it probably went pretty well.
Yeah.
So he's a good guy. He's fun to listen to, and he's really been enjoying the new bike lanes because he's got his new scooter that he's getting around town with. So you can see Gino back out in public, and it's good to see his smiling face out there.
Nice.
Running around with a big smile on his face.
On a scooter.
Yeah. So it's good to see him back out and about.
Yes, indeed.
And then, of course, tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. up at the golf course, we have pickleball again, as we talked about. Then we have the sit and fit class happening. That's every Tuesday and Friday at Acres. That's 9:15 to 10 a.m. You can call 509-688-5808 for more details on that.
And they have
And
the
of
market.
course, what else is happening tomorrow?
I think farmers market's happening.
I think the farmers market.
I
is
think it
happening
is.
tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
It is going to be a hot one
Hot
out there.
one, 94, you said.
97.
97
degrees.
Are you using that spritzer bottle that I gave you?
I am.
It works so well.
It really does.
I spray people. I go, you guys want to spritz? And they're like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's just simple. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
my,
And
my air conditioning.
I'm gonna get ready to go today. It's actually sitting out in the station out there. So I got it out in the theater. I got to pick it up and get it back in my cart. So
Out in the theater where?
just out there.
Oh, here.
Yeah, here.
Well, you
In-
got to
in the
grab
building.
it.
Yeah, we were using it outside.
Sometimes when you're
working
at
on
a,
stuff.
do you have air conditioning in your rig?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll set it on the air conditioner before we go, or put some ice water in it before we show up. So yeah, the Friday market, of course, is from 11 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. I don't think there's anything necessarily. There's not a special event. this
Well,
week,
no, but
other than-
I'm special, and I'll
You
be
are
at the Colonel
special.
program, just doing some fun stuff with the kids. I never always decide. Like I'm just a little bit more spontaneous, so
Yeah.
I just kind of feel my mood or
Yeah.
my inspiration.
Well, sometimes that's.
But
What
it's
you gotta
always
do.
fun. Yeah.
And it is the last chance for your kids to hit the Friday market if
I
they are
know
enrolled in
because
school
yeah.
before school starts. So
I know. I keep it going. Like I wait till the public school is out, and then I start. But I keep it rolling throughout because
Yeah.
homeschoolers and the vendors' kids, and it just
Absolutely.
feels good to keep it flowing. But yeah, they can't. That's it. They're not going to be able to. Public school gets out at 3, so they can pop over for a little bit. I
Yeah.
guess. I think they get out at 3. I'm not sure, but
and they can make it for the last
the last half hour,
Wow, that makes me sad.
and they get their Colonel bucks. So participation, they get $2 of a voucher
Yep.
for something nutritious and delicious.
It was kind of funny. I saw multiple boats at the Zucchini Regatta using the vouchers for sales.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah. I think there were 2 or 3 that had vouchers using.
All
using those
right.
for
Well,
sale,
I guess that was their good luck charm.
right. They didn't win.
No, but still, they thought, Can you imagine? I think there were 100. There were so many kids.
Oh,
I don't know.
It was
but
crazy.
it was a big one.
I did really enjoy seeing, and I love seeing that I believe it was the adult category. The winner actually was not just a little sliver of zucchini thrown in the water.
Right,
It was,
like it was last
it was
year.
an actual well-designed boat.
Nice.
That had a really sleek design that actually took the first place.
I can't even tell you, because last year we ran out of marshmallows.
Yeah.
And so this year, what was really unique, which I'm not a pusher of any kind of rules because I'm more into guidelines myself. But the kids were putting their boats in the water to see, how they would do their thing. Then they'd take them out. Then they'd put them, and then by the time you put your boat in and out, your marshmallow kind of gets soggy.
It's half the size.
And I think I bought like 20 bags of
Yeah.
the big ones. And then at the end, I mean, sometimes they'd pull them off. And then, of course, they got to eat some, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this one girl was so upset because her marshmallows got so soggy. And so her mom came over and looked through the trash and found a few extra ones
Oh, no.
to replace the
Oh.
soggy ones.
Uh-oh.
I know. But you can't keep dipping the boat in. I mean,
No.
but they did. I don't know. This year, this is the most that I've seen them do that. Like put it
That's
in one,
awesome.
and
Well,
one.
they
I know that one person let it went by like down the road, like
Oh,
down the
no.
creek. So she had to start all over again.
Oh, she lost her
But
boat.
we get all biodegradable materials,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so that's the reason why we do that, in case your boat gets away.
And I read somewhere that fish really like zucchini.
And they
I
like
don't know.
marshmallows.
they do like marshmallows.
We know that part. Yeah,
Yeah, marshmallow makes actually
So we do-
a good bait.
I know that's
Yeah,
what.
for fishing. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember doing that a lot as a kid, fishing with.
So the next
marshmallows.
event, speaking of the market, is the apple pie. I think it's
Yes.
September 11th.
Yep, it
So
is.
it's fresh pies, and we slice them to pretty good chunks. I mean, a piece, like 4 to a pie.
Oh yeah.
And the beautiful bakery, right? The bread box makes the pies fresh that morning, and you have to have your hands behind your back.
Yep.
You won one year.
The year before last, I did win.
I know, and last year you took it slow.
I did.
Just to enjoy the pie.
I took it slow. I really I just wanted my piece of pie.
Savored the pie.
And last year the slices of pie were much larger than the year before. And I was looking at that thing and I'm like, I'm not gonna.
I know, right?
I will regret my life if I slam that piece of pie
Yep.
too fast.
So apple pie,
I just
September 11th.
I disqualified myself. I pulled out my fork and just started enjoying my pie. So thank you for that bread box.
Yes.
Excellent stuff. All right, so yeah, then Saturday. So there's nothing on the calendar, but I did hear there's actually a children's art show happening over at the Aaron Huff Center.
There is.
Yes. Our good friend.
I haven't heard of that.
Oh yeah, our good friend and Wednesday and Friday morning co-host, Miss Paula Randall.
Okay.
She's been teaching a kids art camp
I've heard
for
that.
the last 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. So the participants probably in that art camp is going to be okay.
Yeah, so it's a display of all the artwork. It's upstairs. It's a display of all the artwork from her class.
Nice.
From the summer. So
Excellent.
So that'll be really cool, and I'm definitely going to go check that out.
Right on.
And I know I've gotten a sneak peek of some of the stuff they've done, and it's really incredible.
Awesome.
So it's good stuff. So you can go out there and check that out. Of course, there's no admission, and it's free to everybody. Then moving on to Sunday, we have women's cardio kickboxing. That's at Arena Fitness. You can contact them for more information about that. You can bring your own gloves or borrow some of theirs. And then we have pickleball back up at the golf course from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. There
Excellent.
you go. Yeah, outstanding. Then we've got here, let's take a look and see what some of our national holidays are. So we've got some national holidays and special events here. Today, it's National Bacon Lovers Day.
Bacon.
You can't go wrong with bacon. I'm sorry.
Right?
So it's not a fan of the IPAs, but it is National Hazy IPA Day.
Oh.
I don't know. To me, an IPA it kind of has. I don't know. It's a little sharp for me. It's
I
a little,
like it.
A little bitter.
I like it.
I'm not a big fan of the bitter
Hops.
beer.
It's hoppy.
Very hoppy.
Hoppy.
Yes, it is. It's National Accessible Air Travel Day, so I'm guessing that has to do with disabilities. I'm going to look it up here really quick here. So August 20th, National Accessible Air Travel Day focuses on the need for accessible air travel for people with disabilities. So there you go. I know they have done a lot, with boarding and people with wheelchairs
That
to
need
get
help
them,
to be assisted. Yes.
Absolutely. I know my wife has a chronic illness and a disability, and walking long distances and standing in lines is difficult for her.
Mm-hmm.
And airports are generally very accommodating.
And ironically, I have a client who's in a wheelchair.
Mhm.
So we brought him to the lake,
Nice.
and the last dock has a certain surface
Yeah.
where, because it's challenging to push a wheelchair in sand
Very.
or kind of any type of irregular ground.
Yeah.
But so he came out and enjoyed the lake.
Oh, outstanding.
I know.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. Oh, this one. This sounds really good. I don't think I've ever had this variation of pecan pie,
Oh,
but it is
what
National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
Wow.
I don't know.
That would be super rich.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
I mean, I love pecan pie, but
Oh.
that's rich. It's rich, and then you add some chocolate. Then,
I'm just saying, everybody out there, my birthday's coming up soon. If you want to butter me up,
what's your favorite pie?
Pecan pie.
Is your fave?
Oh, pecan pie is absolutely hands down my favorite pie. I
Aw.
love a good pecan
And when's your
pie.
birthday? The 28th?
The 28th, yeah.
Okay.
I love a good pecan
I'll
pie.
just keep that in mind.
Right? And so it's also, I am sandwiched by McQuain's, my birthday on either day of me. So we are actually going to have
You can have a get together.
We're gonna have a birthday party with live music at Chan's Red Dragon in Spokane.
You are?
So yeah.
What day is that going to be?
August 28th.
On your
Yeah.
birthday. But who is sandwiched? Like which McQueen is your? Is it Doug, Sally, Craig?
It's not on the calendar. I do believe Doug is the day before me.
Okay.
And I don't want to get this wrong because I'd be embarrassed, but I do think it's Craig. Craig, help me out here.
So your
Put in the
birthday coming
comments.
up, Craig.
Yeah. I do know it's Doug. I do know Doug's birthday. I believe is the day before mine.
Okay.
And then I think,
So you're going to have a little party at Chan's.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Who's going to play?
Craig and the Brats.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ton of fun. So
Oh,
if you want to come out and join us and wish myself and the McQuains a happy birthday,
that sounds
yeah, you
sweet.
can come out and do that.
So sweet. I love it.
Yeah, looking forward. Thank you guys for doing that. I mean, they were gonna play anyway, and they just said, "Hey, it's your birthday. Why don't you come and
Aw,
join us?"
that's awesome.
But yeah, so thank you guys. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. And then my family and I we're gonna go see a movie afterwards. Yeah,
After the music?
yeah. The new.
Wow. So it'll be a late night movie.
Yeah, it will be. There's
What movie?
It's the new. It's an animated film. It's a Coyote versus Acme film. So it's a Warner Brothers film. Yeah, kind of a throwback to childhood.
That's
gonna be
great. Yeah.
fun. So then the last one on the national holidays and special events, I saved the best for the last. It is National Radio Day.
Aw.
Yeah. So today, on August 20th, National Radio Day recognizes the greatest invention of all time, the radio.
The radio.
So celebrate news, information, music, and stories carried across the airwaves today. So I'm gonna read. We got a few minutes to kill before we get
Miss
to our break.
Abigail on the air.
That's right.
She's arrived.
Here she comes.
Da-da-da.
Of course, this is Abigail with "Pardon My French."
Yep.
Uh,
Beautiful European style bouquets.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
amazing.
So we're gonna teach you a little bit about radio history here.
Okay.
Of course, this comes from the nationaldaycalendar.com if you want to follow along. It says several inventors participated in the invention of the radio in the late 1800s.
1800s.
They actually can't credit one person with the invention of the radio. It was a team of people that actually
Collaboration
invented it,
is
yeah.
always good.
Each component was developed through invention and discovery, and the technologies all converged into one to create the radio.
Ah.
So I can imagine in the 1800s, that must have been quite the feat.
That is amazing. Think about that.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
It was. And it's a lot of the technologies, I study a lot about this stuff. A lot of the technologies invented in the early days of radio are what we still use.
Yeah. It's
we've
incredible.
We've advanced. I mean, what you're hearing right now does go over the internet before it hits the tower. But a lot of the transmission technologies, the sound connections, they're still very
They're still
similar.
using it
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And of course, audiophiles still do prefer a good old-fashioned vinyl record.
We love the vinyl.
Right. So let's see. The paragraphs that follow describe a noted international effort that contributed to the conception of the radio. So in Germany, Heinrich Hertz's research proved electricity could be transmitted wirelessly. Hence the radio signals. Elsewhere, Nikola Tesla patented multiple inventions. He provided the radio with the Tesla coil. He was born in Croatia and contributed many patents involving alternating current. So not only did Tesla make the radio possible, but he also advanced the science and production of numerous other inventions, of course.
Of course. We know
he's
about
Tesla, yeah.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to the first commercially available wireless, Italian Google, let's see if I can pronounce this.
Let's see, Chuck.
Guglielmo Marconi.
Guglielmo.
Which we know. I've heard that name before. Mr. Marconi, he receives the honor. So he created the first commercially available radio.
Italian, huh?
And then, of course, this is a quote by Ira Glass. In radio, you have two tools, sound and silence. Which, a lot of times silence is just as important as
the sound
as
of
filling in that
silence. There's a song there.
Oh, it is. It is. Let's see here. So radio's first function was much more practical. First, the wireless radio served the military. It also provided regular public service role. So much like the dits and dots of a telegram, the wireless transmitted... They keep referring to it as the wireless. Maybe this is AI. I'm not sure. The wireless transmitted information. It also served in an emergency capacity. In 1912, a Marconi wireless broadcast. Oh, wow. So it was used to broadcast the Titanic distress signal using early radio waves. So then in 1906, Reginald Fessenden created the first radio broadcast of voice and music purely for entertainment. So the music radio began in 1906. He transmitted the program from Brant Rock, Massachusetts, for the general public to hear.
Excellent. Let us entertain you.
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Fessenden. That's a fun last name. Then, of course, Lita Forrest invented the Audion vacuum. This invention made live broadcasting possible. He was born in Iowa in 1873 and would become the chief scientist for the first U.S. radio firm, American Wireless Telephone and Telegraph. There we go. I could keep going because there's a lot of this, but
tell them how to look it up in case.
Yeah.
So, what was it?
So this information is on nationaldaycalendar.com.
Okay, National Day.
Got to give them credit because I did not write any of that. That comes from
So
them.
it's actually nationaldaycalendar.com. Okay.
Nationaldaycalendar.com.
Okay.
And you can find out more information. Or you can go on a deep dive like I like to do about the history of radio, but maybe other people don't find it quite as fascinating as I do. I don't know. I have done some deep dives into some of this.
Well,
stuff
yeah,
before.
that's what you're doing.
I even did
you love what you do.
I did
Your dream job.
I did a Pecha Kucha that involved much of the early history of radio.
Oh, you did. Awesome.
At one point. So, all right. With that said, let's go ahead and we're gonna take a break a little bit earlier than normal today.
Yep.
And we're gonna listen to some news. We're gonna thank our sponsors, and we're gonna come back for the second half of the show with our guest who's sitting out there waiting.
Yes.
Miss Abigail.
And if I go into the spirit world before you, normal is a setting on a dryer, and I have really not been attracted to exactly normal ever.
No.
So that's one of my little things.
Did I say normal?
Yeah.
Oh, I said
on normal time.
I said
we're taking a break.
How about our usual time?
Or highly unusual.
Right. We're gonna take a break at an unusual time, and we're gonna listen to some news. Thank our sponsors. And
All
like I
right.
said,
We'll be right
back.
Don't go anywhere.
This is the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7. Don't go anywhere.
That's right.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, August the 20th, 2026. I'm Mike Clifford. It was a stumble that could decide the next senator from South Carolina. Senator Darlene Graham botched a question about the importance of Taiwan to U.S. interests, saying she was not that informed on national security. The New York Times notes the awkward moment, which prompted boos from the audience, underscored her biggest vulnerability in the race to succeed her brother, the late Lindsey Graham. Graham does have the full support of President Trump, but she lacks the experience of her opponent, Representative Ralph Norman, who easily explained why Taiwan is an economic ally for the U.S. and worth protecting against China. Meantime, national parks in Colorado and across the U.S. are seeing strong visitation numbers again this summer, even as the number of international visitors dropped by more than 40%. At the most popular parks, visitors are navigating throngs of tourists, noise, long lines, and packed parking lots.
Colorado State University Associate Professor Michael Childers' new book, The Mountains Are Calling, details how the park's popularity and management policies have both shaped and harmed national parks. He says it's a lot harder to have meaningful experiences at these iconic sites because so many people want the same thing.
But when you're at an overlook or in the valley or on a trail and it's so crowded that you can't hear yourself think, that you might as well be in Times Square, then that erodes that national park experience that we all expect.
High visitation numbers also take a toll on aging boardwalks, bridges, restrooms, and other infrastructure. The nation's parks currently face a deferred maintenance backlog of more than $23 billion. The single greatest threat to national parks and the wildflowers and wildlife that call them home is climate change, according to analysis by the National Parks Conservation Association. Park ecosystems are also challenged by the Trump administration's decision to open more surrounding public lands to drilling and other extractive industries. I'm Eric Galatis.
And advocates for children in Maine warn the Trump administration's proposed deregulation of the Head Start program will negatively impact services used by some of the state's most vulnerable families.
The rollback could alter reading standards and nutritional guidelines, increase class sizes, and limit access to important medical and dental screenings. Rita Furlow with Maine Children's Alliance says the changes could also erode support for low-income parents aiming to improve their family's quality of life.
Helping parents learn about child development, helping parents if they need support finding a new or a different job or going back to school.
Federal officials say fewer regulations will give states greater control over how Head Start operates, but Furlow warns that cutting back the number of hours that programs are required to operate, for example, hurts working parents and their children's ability to succeed in school. I'm Catherine Carley.
This is Public News Service. Most who work in the film industry didn't get a sudden lucky break, but instead succeeded through hard work. The National Indian Youth Council wants underserved college students to know what's involved.
The council recently hosted free training sessions for production assistants at Doña Ana Community College in Las Cruces. Arts Department Chair Matt Burns says it complements training offered by the two-year institution in film, television, commercial, and digital media production through its Creative Media Technology program.
The production assistant route is typically the first step into the industry for most people who want to get in the film industry. They get a role as a production assistant in just about any craft area.
In recent decades, blockbuster movies and TV shows such as Oppenheimer, No Country for Old Men, and Breaking Bad have all used the state's landscape to tell their stories. I'm Roz Brown.
And lawmakers in the Golden State are weighing the final approval of 4 bills meant to lower electricity bills and promote clean energy.
Senate Bill 868 would adjust the rules to make it easier for renters to put a small solar panel on their balcony. Brendan Garcia is with Advanced Energy United, a clean energy trade association. He says the state needs to cut red tape so more people can use portable solar to power their home.
More people having access to solar means that they get more access to being able to drive down their individual utility bills. It's a great reliability tool. If you're cut off from the grid because your local utility does a public safety power shutoff.
Southern California Edison opposes the bill, saying they are concerned that utilities won't have sufficient visibility to oversee customers' ability to send energy back to the grid. I'm Suzanne Potter.
Finally, an Oregon nonprofit is putting young people to work outside all summer in the hopes of inspiring more people to pursue a career in natural resources.
For decades, the sector has been struggling to replace retiring professionals like geoscientists and foresters. Jacob Losby is with Wallowa Resources, which runs the 8-week paid summer internship called the High School Apprenticeship Work Program, or HAWK, in Wallowa County. He says it offers young people a broad survey of potential careers.
85% of their time is out in the field, actually working alongside professionals. We do everything from rangeland management and noxious weeds to fish and wildlife to forestry. This year, we added some GIS training.
Losby says this summer's program just wrapped up, earning participants college credits through Treasure Valley Community College. He adds the program also focuses on professional development like goal setting, leadership, and job hunting skills. 16-year-old Katie Hellinger was part of this year's HAWK internship program. She says one of her favorite parts was learning about fish and wildlife biology. I'm Isabel Charlet, Oregon News Service.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
Broadcasting from beautiful Chewelah, Washington, this is Northern Lights Public Radio, KCHW 102.7.
It's 8:10.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW Morning Show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
I've been camping around.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Thursday, August 20th. I'm still Chuck Ritchie. We're here with my lovely co-host, Miss Gina Greenwood.
Yes, we're
and
back.
Our guest today, Miss Abigail Bellevue. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Bellevue, close.
Bellevue. Okay,
Bellevue.
Bellevue, sorry.
Is that French?
Yeah.
Bellevue with Pardon My French.
Yeah.
So good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm great. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Look at that bouquet.
Outstanding.
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
That is a beautiful bouquet you brought us. Thank
I'm
you
going
so
to do a
much
little
for that.
spin on the bouquet. Ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah, I picked it just this
European
morning.
bouquet.
You are the second guest in a week
Dahlia.
that's brought us flowers.
Oh, nice.
I'm feeling special. Well, last week it was one of Craig's guests in the evening.
Oh, okay.
And
That's gorgeous.
I do believe I did ask when she brought the flowers in. I was like, "Oh, did you get these from Abigail?" And she said, "Yeah, over at the farmer's
That's
market."
awesome.
Oh, no way.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
she had gotten
awesome.
them. I think because she knew she was coming in. So I don't know if she got them from you somewhere else or if she got them from you at the market the week.
Probably the
before.
market.
Yep.
And sometimes I get special orders, but
Okay. Yeah.
It's so awesome to see people because, the Colonel program is our kid booth.
Yeah.
And it's just so lovely to see people carrying your bouquets. And I go, aren't those incredible? And so it's just fun to see.
it's my favorite part of the market. I like to see them disappearing in the distance.
And they just
yeah.
like float
they
off.
catch the sun.
I know.
Yeah.
for
it's
probably
lovely.
many reasons.
Yeah.
One.
I always,
Yeah.
I always comment every single time. I'm like, oh, aren't they incredible?
Yeah.
It is incredible, and you grow all these flowers yourself.
Yes, I grow everything myself. Most of it is from a seed. Some, like the dahlias are from tubers, but it's a very long process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're incredible. I always have bought myself flowers. And when I saw your bouquets, I was like, tell us what the difference when you say European, because to me it's like more freer that go
Yeah,
ahead.
I definitely like the flowers to kind of do their own thing. I don't try to keep them too confined. I like them to be
I like
look
that.
fresh
Freedom.
picked.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and they're freer.
Have a little movement.
I have noticed with your bouquets, you know, like you see a lot of the traditional bouquets, they've got some baby's breath and they've got some of this, and they're very carefully arranged.
So
And
the sponsors are going right now as we're talking, just so you know.
Oh.
I can hear them in the background. Is that emergency broadcast?
Oh, that is, we're being interrupted right now for for emergency.
Okay.
It's probably just a test of the emergency
Okay,
broadcast.
I just know something was happening.
But so we'll
wait until
we'll talk about that for a minute, and hopefully that'll pass. And I don't know if we're being covered live. It shouldn't be a delay. It should be going out live.
Right. I just noticed in the
you can
my
kind of
peripheral.
hear it back there. So, is it still going?
No.
Okay.
no,
I think we're over that.
We're over that.
That was a test of the emergency broadcast
And it works.
system,
And it
right?
works.
Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go.
Alerted me.
FCC, there you go. It works. No, so I was I do love this about your bouquets. As you said, they kind of feel a little more organic, and
They're
you've got
freer.
big,
Yeah.
colorful, bright flowers, and they feel more just kind of wild and robust in this fun sort of mix.
Yeah, I trained as a florist for a number of years, and one thing that I didn't like was working with the flowers at the flower shop. I mean, I learned a lot, and it was very educational in that sense. But the flowers to me just felt really soulless. They didn't really. There's something about using, flowers that you cut and you grow yourself that is very different.
Yes, definitely.
And while I can grow, baby's breath, it isn't like the baby's breath that you get in a bouquet from, a grocery store or even a flower shop. And those obviously serve a purpose as well. Any flower is a great flower to get. It makes me really happy to use what I grow.
And what a dedication.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm an artist, and so that's one of the reasons why I appreciate your style is because I believe I'm a free spirit, and they remind me of freedom. The flowers have their own soul, and you just I just love them.
I think a lot of the store-bought bouquets or a lot of traditional bouquets, restrained is a good way to put it.
Yeah, I would say
confined.
Yours are like just this beautiful chaos, and you've got flowers that I don't normally see in bouquets.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I do try to find flowers that are unique, heirloom. So a lot of times I say I grow your grandma's flowers because sweet peas are a huge part of the season. In early spring and summer, and they just really are the flower of my heart. I love.
And the last bouquet I got was they were like a thistle. I don't know what to call them, but that was unique. I love it. Is it a thistle?
It isn't. It's
what is it?
It's actually native to the Midwest. It's called basket flower.
Okay.
And so
They
a
were
lot of
really
people.
cool.
Yeah, they say they look kind of ocean-like. They have a real.
Yeah, they were really
interesting
unique. Yeah,
look.
I loved
Yeah.
them.
And so there was one we were talking about right before the basket flowers. The
sweet pea.
Yeah, the sweet pea. Do you mean, is that like actual sweet pea, or is it a different flower that's also called sweet pea?
Yes, so there's the sweet pea that you eat, which would be like a snap pea, and then the sweet pea flower are just very good smelling. You don't see them a lot, and when you do at a flower shop, they're pretty high end flowers from a flower shop because they are challenging to keep alive after you
and they're so beautiful.
You cut them. Yeah, they have a short kind of shelf life. So yeah.
Okay, I get.
Yeah.
And the purples and pinks and what other colors?
Oh, so many colors.
Right?
Yeah,
so many different.
So
colors.
many colors and different.
And they do smell so good.
Yeah,
sweet pea.
Yeah. No, I know
they're unique.
I see you got. Is that wheat? Is that what I see there? You got some dried stuff.
You know, I all farmers make mistakes. And I got some straw to do because I try to be as sustainable as possible. So I laid down a lot of straw in my gardens, and I knew that it was a risk to lay down this straw that had a lot of seed heads in it.
Yeah.
And so I grew a lot of, I think that's triticale, but maybe it's straw. Maybe it's wheat. I have no idea. I'm not.
But it adds a little.
A grain girl. Yeah. But
it's really nice.
I use what I have, and
excellent. Yeah.
This time of year, there's a lot of grains and straw that are, ready to put into a bouquet.
There you go.
Yeah.
So other than sweet peas, do you have favorite flowers that you like working with?
I do have favorite flowers. Sweet peas are my favorite, but they all kind of have their purpose. I really love dahlias, but I don't like to mess around with them that much because it's a big process. You have to dig up the tubers every
and then winter over,
season.
right?
Yeah, and I have a
wow.
friend. She's so gracious and lets me store all my tubers at her house. She has the perfect setup for it.
Dark and cool.
Yeah,
and
but
all that.
it's not my favorite. But
You can't
you
just
gotta
leave
love
them
them.
in
They're so
pretty, but
You
they
can't
do.
just leave them in the ground.
You cannot.
Some people do, but they don't probably do well at my house in the ground.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it's
Because
just
the
a little
temperature is
too cold. Yeah,
Because
that's a lot of work to have to dig up the tubers
It
and
is.
store them.
It is.
I have a lot of flowers that I grow, in the front of my house, but I know them as, okay, that's that purple one.
Yeah.
That's that red one. I think that's a flower. I'm not sure if that's a flower or a weed, but it's pretty, so I leave it.
Yeah.
So, and of course, right now it's all just weeds, but,
Yeah.
So you spoke about the passion that you have. Okay, so you worked in the floral shop and learned a lot. And then what transitioned you to want to just start growing your own?
Well, I grew up, my parents had a really beautiful garden. My mom has a beautiful garden even now, flower-wise. And so I was always kind of surrounded by flowers.
Nice.
And when I was working at the flower shop, I also was working at a farm, and they had a CSA program for their vegetables, but they also had some flowers for kind of beneficial things. And so we worked out a plan where we would add bouquets to the CSA, which is community supported agriculture.
Yep.
So you get a box of produce. And so we also added a bouquet in with it. And I'm sure those bouquets were not my finest work as I was, getting started and learning, but everybody loved them. And that's kind of where.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So CSA is consumer supported agriculture, and people pre-buy from the farmer.
Yeah.
They pay up front. I know you said you have a program with your flowers.
I do.
Okay, so
yeah.
let's hear about that.
Okay, so I usually around Christmas time I open up my list, and I have a CSA program. I do call it a bouquet subscription just because it's just a little bit easier for people to kind of get the concept. And I open it up, and I have about 30 people is kind of where I'm at right now.
And they prepay you up front.
And they prepay me up front.
Yep.
And that goes towards all of the seeds that I need, any infrastructure. Last year I actually paid for my big greenhouse, a new greenhouse that I got. So it really is so helpful because it's a kind of a bulk amount of money, so I can buy big things that there's no way that I can ever buy.
And then people get a bouquet every week.
And then then for 12 weeks, as soon as the season starts, you get a weekly bouquet, and you can pick it up at the farm, or I will deliver it for free in town.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And it works really well.
So
I
it's like
think, for
$200?
everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
See, I remember
And the-
stuff.
Yeah.
$200 for the season?
Yeah.
For the season,
12 weeks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I would have figured. I know flowers get really expensive. That's actually.
I-
how many flowers would you get for that? Or how
So,
many bouquets?
so the bouquets, they're a little smaller than this. It kind of depends on what's growing. So it's an agreement between me and my community that whatever I have, I'm gonna give you the best bouquet that I can. So sometimes in the early spring, it's smaller, but it is a true representation of the seasons. So you get your spring flowers, and then this time of year, this is kind of what the flowers look like that you're getting: sunflowers and dahlias, whatever is in season.
Nice.
And it's great because they, to have the support up front, you as the person that grows the flowers and takes care, and it makes sense. Just like the vegetable CSA, right? They just are in season. You just prepay your floral late.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon
Flower
my
girl.
French.
Yeah.
Pardon my French. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
No, this is the thing that I've gotten over, but I've struggled with in my past of like, why would I buy flowers? You're just going to cut them off and they're just going to die. But then I've come to realize they're going to
brings joy.
Flowers really, once they bloom, they really don't have that long anyway. So you might as well bring them inside, enjoy them.
Yeah.
And that's what they're for.
I
is for
love,
enjoyment.
like I said, I've bought flowers
Yeah.
my whole life, even when I was younger. And of course, I've had gentlemen buy me flowers too. But it just makes, there's just such a, for me, the beauty, it just fills my heart. And it changes your room, your energy of your house. And they're lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the point of flowers. I think you really learn to appreciate the time that you have with them, and that's the purpose. I have
joy.
always thought, and also what you said, where it does change the energy of your room.
It does.
You can have a kid-filled, messy, kitchen with peanut butter and jelly,
right.
You
And
know,
just clear a spot and put some
and just
bouquet.
put a flower bouquet down,
Yeah,
and
it makes a whole difference.
It does. It makes your whole house feel, I don't know, like a home.
Yes, definitely. I agree, and it makes me happy.
And it gives you something to look at besides, the peanut butter and jelly crusts.
Right.
You know,
What if I like my peanut butter and jelly crust?
I mean, you can
just add some color to
you
it.
can move them
Add some
close to
color.
the bouquet and call it art. You know.
You can paint with the peanut butter that gets spilled on the floor.
Yeah, totally.
Actually, no peanut butter lasts on my floor. I got too many dogs.
Yeah. Yep.
So I was telling
Dogs are the best floor cleaners.
Oh, it's true.
available,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We once accidentally, well, not accidentally. We had one dog and our dog passed away, and we said, okay, we're going to be a dogless family for a while. That lasted about a month, and we're like, oh no. And our kids were toddlers at the time, and we're like, okay, no, this floor is not going to happen without a dog.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I get that.
Too much peanut butter and crumbs on the floor.
So we had mentioned before you came on the air that I met your kids before you, and they're like, you got to meet my mom.
Oh.
And I go, okay, And so your kids are amazing.
Oh,
by
thank
the
you.
way. They are very, very lovely, and I don't know, they're unique in their own personalities, and I appreciate that. And they're just really, I don't know, they're special kids, and they really are special.
I agree with you. I think they
know
are
you
very, very unique. They each have their own personality that really brings a lot to our family.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And they help me all the time in the garden.
Do they help you? Yeah.
Oh,
I
they
figured
do.
as much. Yeah.
It's my daughter Ava, who is almost 13. She helped me. She drug her feet yesterday. We were going to go collect some seeds. So a huge part of this is also I seed save to kind of save money, but also I do love to share seeds with people.
Yeah.
So I have seeds available at the market.
Oh, you
so
do?
people can grow
Okay.
their own and experiment and
Okay.
learn, how to
That's
grow
great.
their own flowers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, it's fun.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
to learn new things when I.
So my daughter, as a 13-year-old will do, drug her feet, didn't want to help, kind of threw a little bit of a fit.
As 13-year-olds do.
As they do,
yeah.
as they're right, I feel
I don't know
like.
if you guys know this about teenagers, but
Yeah, it's happening. Trust me.
Trust me, that
And
happens.
and when we finally settled in, she was just the biggest help, and she said several times, "Oh, this is actually really fun. I actually really like this."
Aw.
And I just had a proud mom moment as I didn't, give her a lot of grief for her dragging her feet, because you've got to understand, this is my passion, and I don't want them to feel like they have to do this.
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? I think you can get
But then she
bogged
said
down
she
in
had
that.
fun.
She did. She had fun, and they
That's awesome.
they love to help with market. That's their favorite thing. They always want to be at the market. My son is a born salesman. I have to.
He really is.
I have
Todd,
to really keep him.
He's charming.
That
matters.
dialed
That
down a
matters.
little bit.
That matters.
He's very charming.
He's charming, I tell you.
And
I
then
love
my
a charmer.
daughter, who is younger, she's going to be 8 in
Juniper.
December. She is just my cheerful little
Oh, yeah.
bird that follows me all through
Super positive.
the field.
All
yeah.
the kids. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's why I feel they're special. Is they have a positive
Yeah.
that's awesome.
vibration.
And
you know?
it is truly like a family farm. So the CSA supports my family and what we're doing and how we're raising them. I mean, it really does contribute more than people realize.
Mhm. And what else do you grow besides your flowers that you eat? Right? You have a garden.
I do. So I used to bring a lot more produce. I get I get scolded quite often. When are you going to bring your lettuce? When are you going to,
Right.
And so I do bring
Tomatoes.
in the early spring. Yeah, I'll bring lettuce and
Mhm.
spring what I have extra of.
Right. The abundance.
Yeah, the abundance. And then right now I have a lot of tomatoes. I love this time of year. The farmer's market booth is filled with tomatoes. But I also grow, the produce that we eat. It's not my passion. It's not my favorite thing. It feels more like a chore where the flowers are
your passion.
Yeah. But it is nice to, and then I grow garlic. I grow a lot of garlic that I plant in the fall, and I do sell some garlic, and I do love that because you plant it in the ground and then you hope for the best, and then you harvest, and it's very simple.
And speaking of garlic,
what types of garlic do you grow?
No.
Speaking of garlic, our dear friend, everybody listening, Paul, the garlic man who used to come to the market a lot, and he lost his entire garlic. He just hung it before his entire garlic burnt. The shed, the shop burnt down. So anybody that's listening, if you have any garlic, I'd be happy to purchase it and gift it to Paul because he lost it all. And
I
a
heard.
large amount, like major. That's his livelihood. So there you have that. So I'm putting it out there.
The
I know that
man.
you said you're
The
going
garlic man.
you're going to give him some garlic that you bought from him.
He did swing by last weekend and told me, which is so tragic. I mean, that's a huge
It's
tragedy.
amazing.
It's a
Yeah.
hit because, when you grow garlic or any kind of vegetable and you feel like it's yours, and you've done it, it's like your livelihood.
Yeah.
It's a huge.
It was like
hit.
$8,000 worth.
Yeah.
8,000.
Yeah.
So it's his livelihood. So. So you're going to give Tim some garlic that you bought.
Yeah,
from him, even though you don't know the variety.
I don't remember.
And he got a little snarky about that, but oh well.
He did, and to each their own. I'm just a busy lady, but I do know exactly which ones are
That
his.
were his,
And and he came by and asked it because he'd remember selling me some.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna get that to him.
sweet.
Yeah, because it's the only one I can tell the difference. Oh, that's Paul's garlic.
There you go.
Yeah.
I do love when garlic has like the little purple streaks through it.
Yeah, this one does. It's I can't remember what it's called. See, this is what gets me in trouble. It's something. It's not Enchilium red. It's red something else, but that's how I can tell it's very vibrant. It's not.
It's got the purple through it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. There's such a variety of flavors. Hot.
Yeah.
More mild, and he knows them all. And I can't remember. I used to help him when I lived on Basin Road. I could shoot across Old CC Highway and get to his house. So I encouraged him to grow early greens. And I used to get to his place at like 6 a.m. and weigh, rinse, la-di-da, and then we'd go to the market. I'd help him set up, and then I'd do still the kid area.
Oh, I didn't know
was
that. Yeah, wow.
Several years ago. Yeah. But now that I'm in Chewelah, it's just not cost effective for me to go all the way out to the Gifford area.
Oh yeah.
Totally.
And so so that's awesome, Abigail, that you're going to gift him some.
Speaking of flowers and garlic, so garlic actually has beautiful flowers when it blooms.
Yeah, it does. I love
scapes, they're called.
Garlic scapes. Yep. And I've always every year make a bouquet for my own self and my sister too.
Scapes.
Yeah, I always tease that they make the best bridal bouquet because they're they twirl and they have just the most beautiful shape.
They do. They really do.
And so we always do a big bridal bouquet of garlic scapes.
Nice. And a lot of people, I guess, well, I hope a lot of people know, but the flowers from the garlic are edible.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They're absolutely fantastic.
They
They're
are.
delicious.
Yeah. They're really pretty on like a salad because they do have that garlic flavor, but it's not as punchy.
It's a very mild flavor. They make an excellent compound butter.
Oh yeah.
I like to melt a little bit.
That's very
butter
French of you.
Yeah. Mix the little garlic scapes with the butter, and there's the little. In addition to the flowers, there's a little. I guess it's almost like the bulb of the flower. What would you call that part?
I don't.
It's a little hard part that's actually sort of at the base of the flowers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like where the bud comes through. I don't know what you would call it.
And the scapes
that is delicious as well.
Oh,
the whole thing, the whole scape can be
Yeah.
chopped and cooked and sautéed.
Oh yeah.
My mother-in-law makes a really great garlic scape that my kids they don't want to eat my garlic scapes, but will partake in her garlic scapes.
And what does she do? Just
I
have
don't,
a certain way to.
I don't know. I think it's just magic.
Yeah,
I
magic.
think it's just magic.
Yeah. And it's grandma.
Yep, grandma.
Grandma.
Making like garlic toast with that, like garlic bread with that that compound butter with the when you bake it, then the flour sort of brown a little bit.
Ooh, that does
so
sound great.
Toasty and nutty and wonderful. It's
Yeah.
just a wonderful,
Nice.
amazing flavor. So
Yum.
I love it. I love it.
I love a flower that is dual purpose that you can eat, but also is really pretty to look at. Yeah.
Nasturtiums.
Yeah, nasturtiums. My kids eat those
They're
like crazy.
delicious.
Yeah.
And I did tell the story, off the air. When I first moved in, we had garlic when we first bought our home. There was garlic growing in the yard, and I learned how to process it. I learned how to tie it up, and how
braid
to cure
it
and braid it. And I had it hanging up on the front porch, and somebody came and took the whole thing.
That's pretty wild.
I know.
And if you're listening, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed
That you didn't leave some.
I just think that that's an excellent short story that you should write. The Garlic Thief.
You could have left me like a little bit. They
Yeah,
took
why didn't you leave a
every
little?
Single
Yeah.
bulb. We worked with my kids all summer, keeping that stuff weeded,
Yeah.
keeping it maintaining.
That's
it,
a
taking
huge
care of
learning
it.
curve too. I mean, there's so many steps for doing all of that. So
There were, and you just came and you took it all. You could have knocked on
Just
the door,
and said, "Hey,
I planted this.
I'm the
garlic,
one." Yeah, and here,
and I would have given you 75% of it, no
Yeah.
questions asked, and happy to keep the 25%. So thank
Yeah.
you for planting that. We learned a lot. I had a good time with my kids.
and they missed an opportunity to like connect with someone.
Yeah.
You know
Right, that bought their hope.
Yeah, yeah. It's a missed
Like I said,
opportunity.
I do know who you are, but I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
There you go. There you
I'm not
go.
going to call you out on it on the air, but yeah, couldn't have done that. It made me sad. Anyway, that's enough. Of
So,
that.
how did you come up with the name? I know you're French because your last name. How do you pronounce your last name again?
It's Bellevaux.
Bellevaux.
Bellevaux. For a long time. So I call my family Chateau Bellevaux. And so
Nice.
whenever we go anywhere, I'm like, Chateau Bellevaux's in. We're going to be there.
Nice.
And that's kind of the name. I have it on my house. It's the name of like our home and our family.
That's lovely.
Nobody can pronounce Chateau or Bellevaux. They
Chateau Bellevaux.
it's a challenge. All those vowels, people panic.
So you came up with part of my French.
So my mom
like that
actually
name.
helped me come up with the name. Pardon my French, and it gets a lot of laughs.
It's
People
fun.
remember it.
Yes, it's very good.
I myself am not French in the France across the sea, but I am French Canadian.
So
My
am
husband
I.
is French
Close enough.
Canadian.
So am I.
So and I guess I just always have wanted to go to France, and
Close enough, eh?
yeah,
And my mom,
Hey,
my
yeah.
mother's maiden name is Fournier. So
Oh,
I have
beautiful.
French Canadian and some native and
Yeah.
French, and
Yeah.
so hey,
Wow, nice.
yeah. No wonder I like your bouquets.
Yeah,
Right?
there you go.
So we've purchased this bouquet, right? Or we've got it, and you brought us this beautiful bouquet. It's beautiful. It's vibrant. How do I keep it that way for as long as possible?
So, I know that there are lots of tricks online. I only treat my flowers with a great deal of respect and just give them water. I change the water every day, trim the ends,
Trim the ends, yeah.
try to keep the leaves out of the water.
Yes, that's
and that really does.
That's really helpful.
Yeah.
because that's what I do too.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really makes a difference.
And it does. And just love them while they're here. I
Yeah.
very rarely get complaints or upset. Sometimes I know my flowers last a really long time. I get people telling me, oh my gosh, my bouquet has lasted 2 weeks and it still looks beautiful. And then sometimes people are like, oh, it only lasted 2 days. But it was so pretty, and I think that that's the point of flowers. That it's fleeting and you just have to do what you can.
And it brings such joy
Yeah.
and
yeah.
beauty.
Yep.
Because I know
Makes my heart happy.
I'm not great when I get them. I'm not great at taking care of them. I will
Yeah.
take care of these.
Yeah.
But like I said, someone brought us flowers last week. That was Wednesday evening. I didn't think about it. Thursday and Friday we came in. We did the morning show. I had the beautiful flowers in the background. Didn't think about it. Came in Monday morning. Not so great.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of a smell.
Yep.
The water was a little icky.
Murky.
Yeah, and they were all dead, of course, and I had to toss them out. But
But changing the water
changing the
is
water.
super key.
Yeah.
my knowledge, and again, not having the leaves in the water, that is huge. So when you, and then trim them, if you want them to last longer.
Yeah.
Just give them a little
and
trim.
I think that
stems.
people worry about trimming them, that it will change the height of them, or maybe they'll just get shorter and shorter. But that's kind of the fun of it too. You're your own artist. You can take my bouquets and do whatever you want with them. If you want to tear them apart and put them in a old pitcher of some kind, do that.
Yeah.
Just change the water.
Change the water.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got
Keep
a
the
couple-
green-
I've got a
keep-
couple
keep
old
the green
milk
leaves out.
pitchers,
Yeah.
Old glass milk pitchers. That we
Yeah,
make,
yeah.
but what we do use, that's what we got them for, was for vases.
Yeah.
They make amazing vases.
Well, it was
They're
fun too,
gorgeous.
because I was saying that Gail Schrappe, lots of people know Gail. It was her birthday on the 10th, and we didn't get together on her birthday, but we did, recently. And I added some lion head daisies because she's a Leo, and she just loved it. And so
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
I
Yeah,
love- you can
add your own flowers.
if you want. It just was symbolic of the Leo energy. I just love your bouquets.
Thank you.
And I like you too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and your fam, Chateau Bellevaux.
Yes,
Chateau
very good.
Bellevaux.
Yeah, very well.
So, we talked a little bit about eating the garlic scapes, and I know you mentioned a couple other things. What are some of the other, do you grow anymore, or what are some of the other edible flowers? Because I know a lot of, especially in French cooking, there are a lot of flowers that are used in cooking.
Yeah. So it's not my forte. As far as edible flowers go, it's not something that I'm too interested. I know I grow a lot because I have a little gal. She comes every year. Her name is Ella, and she's in high school, and she bakes. And so she kind of knows a lot about edible flowers, but I know like bachelor buttons she really enjoys. We've got feverfew, which is a medicinal herb flower that people can use. And so she comes and she'll just kind of pick through it and find stuff for her baking that she does.
Oh, nice.
Not Ella Volts.
I don't know what her last name
Okay,
is. It's
she's
possible she
graduated.
does stage time.
Yeah, that's Ella
that's
Volts.
Is that
who I was
her?
thinking-
That's her.
exactly who I was
She's
thinking of, too.
graduated and she's going to be off to college
That
soon.
sounds like Ella.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
Ella to
That's
me.
so Ella.
I know.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
said
she's-
baker, and nasturtiums, nasturtiums,
yeah.
they're edible. They're gorgeous in a salad.
I only grow those for my nieces and my children because
but they're so pretty. Aren't
They're
they?
so pretty, and
in
they
a
love
salad,
them.
and they love them.
Yeah,
And lavender. There's a lot of French.
I do have some lavender
cuisine.
growing. It's not my, it's growing very slowly,
Okay.
but we'll see. I would love to use more lavender.
Yeah. So I buy a French blend of herbs. They have a Provence.
Yes, I know
France,
that.
Provence, or whatever.
Yeah.
Provence, I believe.
It's very good with chicken.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's got lavender, and it's just a variety of herbs.
Yeah.
And it really is delicious.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
I gotta say, in recent years, I've come back around to them, but for the longest time, lavender was my favorite. It was my favorite scent. I use like lavender laundry detergent. I'd get the organic stuff that smells like lavender, and
Yeah.
and so we were traveling full time. We traveled full time with our family for a few years, 4 years in our RV, just traveling around
Wow,
the country.
that's so cool.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
And,
What
when
an
they were-
experience.
We did
Yeah.
it when they were little for the experience, and B, they're small, so they
Yeah.
can fit in
Fit
the
in
RV.
the little
Yeah.
camper. Yeah.
Exactly. Until they outgrew that, and it was time to settle down. But we decided, because of my love of lavender, we were going to stop for a little while and work camp at a lavender farm over in Squim.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Squim grows a lot of lavender.
Yeah, it was one of the bigger lavender farms over there. They have a nice little general store, and they do all this stuff. And man, after a little while, I got to the point to where I was so overwhelmed by lavender that it becomes almost medicinal, almost like that.
It's calming. Lavender's a calmer.
Well, not when you're around that much of it.
So you
It's
got, like,
No, he was
concentrated.
he was
were
sick of
asleep
it.
then.
He
Yeah.
was
Oh, you were
tired of
done.
it.
I got to the point where it was giving me headaches.
Oh,
it was just
Yeah.
too much, huh?
It was that when you use too much of anything, it becomes like this.
Yeah.
Especially in baking, like when you use too much rose in baking, it becomes very
Potent.
and
Yeah.
almost like astringent, I guess, is
Yeah.
the sort of thing. And
Just had enough.
I mean, it was waking up in the morning to lavender coffee and then having lavender pancakes.
Oh yeah.
And then
Lavender pancakes pass. I don't like that.
Right, with lavender, covered with lavender syrup, and then lavender,
Oh my goodness,
fresheners
I'm
and
already
lavender
dizzy.
sausage and then have a nice lavender pie for after lunch, and then lavender ice cream for dessert.
Yeah.
And it was so much lavender in your soap, and it was to the point to where for a couple of years afterwards, just the smell of lavender would give me an instant headache.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it was just
overload.
Yeah, and then we were dealing with the concentrates, the lavender concentrates as well.
Oh wow.
Distilling it down, and that was something else. And
I don't know anything about that, but it would be so interesting to do, but not with that much lavender.
It was
involved.
a cool process, and I think that was what really kicked it in was the lavender distillates and really,
like hydrosol, like when you like distill it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how they make the hydrosols.
I've blocked it out of my brain.
You're like, no more.
But
yeah.
It was wild. And after that, I was like, oh man, I wish I hadn't have done that, because I've loved lavender so much, and I'm back around to it. I love it again.
Yeah. You just needed a break.
There
You
was
got
you had to
burnt
have a
out
break.
on lavender.
Not quite to the point I used to.
Yeah.
So, and I do have some lavender at home that I grow that's unfortunately getting a little crispy right now because I haven't been good about watering it. But
I mean, it happens.
So your booth, you're in the same spot all the time.
I love
pretty
my
much.
spot.
Your spot's great.
Yeah. It's the tree. I really love the tree.
I love trees.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed too with where I'm at. So you'll be there tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
With some tomatoes.
I will have a lot of tomatoes tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's good to know. And your beautiful bouquets.
Yes.
That's right.
And I really love that we talked about your CSA. You
Yeah.
call it, wait.
A bouquet subscription.
Bouquet subscription.
subscription.
Yeah.
And that can happen anytime. Like you just say, you want to do it at Christmas, you said?
Yeah.
Around
So
Christmas time?
I do close it. So I open it around the holidays because I do think they make a great gift. I have a lot of people
Absolutely.
buying for their loved ones, even people from out of town catch wind of it, and
Oh,
it
that's
does
so
make
great.
a great gift.
So you open around Christmas time.
Around Christmas time, and then I stay open until I hit about 30 customers,
So you
because
ha-
that's
you
kind
cap
of
it off.
that's
Yeah.
kind of where I'm at. I
Yeah.
have toyed with the idea. I get a lot of people asking for Colville. And I have thought about opening it up for Colville next year and doing a drop in Colville.
Okay.
I haven't solidified those
You're
plans.
just
Yeah.
feeling it out.
But I do think, there's something that could be there. Yeah.
Nice.
When you speak of Christmas time, our dear friend Bonfire Ron, he's passed over now, but he started in the middle of the T at Grouse Creek in Cottonwood, right at the T. Many moons ago. Last year was our 23rd year annual Christmas Eve, and he just painted a sign, bonfire here, with a big arrow.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm feeling it is he made the most gorgeous wreaths. He
Oh,
would take his
yeah.
Jeep and drive all into the wilderness
Mhm.
and just, and I get chills every time. He made the most magical, like your bouquets. So it's really a passion, an art, and it really feeds your soul.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
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 I
I
can
love your
imagine
bouquets.
your property probably looks absolutely amazing.
I get asked this a lot. It does look amazing. I take a lot of pictures. I do. It does, but also I'm not a perfectionist by any means, but
Thank goodness.
the weeds are very noticeable to me though, and so when people look, I know that they just see the flowers and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it must be so nice to live here, and this is your view." And I can see just some of my failures, which is, I think, a huge part of agriculture that people don't talk about.
Right.
Is that there are failures and they are in your face for an entire season.
Oh,
You
yeah.
fail and it is sitting
Right
there, right there, and you're staring at it. So I do think that can be kind of a lonely feeling sometimes to
Right.
have people, see all these beautiful things, but you're the only one who can see that greenhouse over there that is like completely overgrown and shut down, because I can only
too
do so
much.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's always a constant growth that I'm going through. I change it up. It is hard to see.
How many years have you been doing these?
Well, I've lived here since 2020.
Okay.
And really that's when I started doing
Excellent.
this. Yeah.
Well,
So
one of my mottos that I like to live by is I always say I thrive in chaos.
yeah.
I try not to as much as possible, but I do, and I find that without the chaos, I get
Yeah.
complacent and I don't really do much, and it's the chaos that actually keeps me going.
Yeah, I
So,
totally get
I
that.
think
Well,
it's-
I never
think
have
a little bit of chaos
yeah,
in your
a
life
little-
is important.
Well, I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
lived where I currently live, which was the original art center back in the day.
Yeah.
And because now my brother and I, but it's very small.
Yeah.
And I do, the Colonel program. And so oftentimes, people, this one friend of mine, I won't mention any names, they're like, "Are you moving?" They come in my house with boxes of art and stuff, "Are you moving? Are you having a sale?" I said, "No, I'm not. I'm just creative and a little chaotic at times."
Yeah.
Because things
I
just,
get that all the time.
I just got stuff,
Yeah.
I bring it. Yeah.
I think
Because
too.
I have no store. I mean, I have not one closet.
Yeah.
In me, not one closet. So, wow. So it's kind of been an adjustment. I've always lived in the country.
Yeah.
And raised my son in the country. But, it's just interesting to be in town, which my property, I'm blessed because it has, I don't have a whole lot of neighbors, municipality buildings and things. And so it's a beautiful, has lots of great energy, tons of creativity happened there. But it is like, a couple people, have come in and go, not all the time, but are you moving? Why are all these boxes of stuff?
Yeah.
And a lot of it is just, it's just easier sometimes because I work full time and, the art that we do. And so yeah, I get it. I get it.
I
People
think
don't
that
understand.
exactly. And in this day and age too, social media, there's lots of flower farmers.
Mm-hmm.
And you're seeing like you truly are seeing a really small picture of the bigger scale. And so there are corners of my property that are just like, there's all of my, my thousands of
trays
that I
And-
start all my seeds in, and they're in a pile, and the dog went in there and found a mouse and destroyed the pile. And so, it does, it does happen. There's a small picture and a big picture.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to walk past it and ignore it.
Yeah, exactly. And get those
I know.
blinders on a little bit.
And I could say, I'm camping now because I absolutely needed to camp. So I just kind of let things flow and go and glow and do what they do. And it's just really great to be.
Yeah.
Take the time to camp
you
at
were
Browns
saying,
Lake.
Yeah, Browns Lake. I am a member at Browns Lake.
Okay.
And did you hear that they just got a donor donated a new floating dock with a diving board?
Wow.
Yeah, and my
one,
kids
another dock.
Yeah. So they
That's
did
so-
repairs. The diving board was a
That's
huge
amazing.
draw to Browns Lake for my kids and I. My kids are older and they just really love to.
So they
use their
took out the
bodies and-
diving board?
Well, it was damaged,
Oh.
and it was quite scary to be on
Okay.
as an adult. My husband also does a lot of tricks, and I was always like, we're gonna be the people that like break the diving board.
So they took it out. I didn't
so
I didn't
they
realize because
did,
I like the campsite a lot
Yeah.
because I love the trees and the docks
Mhm.
and things. And the swim site is wonderful for kids and social and things like that.
Yeah.
So now they have a donor that's going to put.
They had
you're
a
gonna have
donor, yeah,
a new-
and there was no way that we could have gotten I guess it's gonna be a
chunk,
the real
chunk of money,
deal,
yeah.
like a floating aluminum dock that will last for 30 years. I just
Wow,
had
that's
a Facebook post
exciting.
about it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really exciting.
We spend
People are so kind.
That's where we spend most of our summer
Yes.
is on Browns Lake.
So beautiful, isn't it magical?
It is really magical. It's a nice break from the flowers because I work in the morning and the evenings almost every day on the flower stuff. And so our afternoons, it's just so nice to have a lake so close, and it's
It is.
so
I am so I
family
say it, yes.
oriented.
And I was telling Chuck that we got to get Chuck to come to Browns. He's
I've
never been
never
there.
been out there.
So in the
Oh my
morning,
I've been here 10 years. I've never been.
oh my gosh,
It
well,
is
we're
so
going to
nice.
change that.
Yeah,
we're going to change
yeah.
that.
Oh,
we'll make that happen.
yeah.
But the reflection, this is what really because I've camped. I had this creative thought one year. You get 9 days, and then you have to leave a day, and then you get 9 more, so you get 18.
Mhm.
So I set up this clever thing where my friends, we just tagged our weeks together, and I set up this major kitchen, an art area, and we had it for like a month because we just tagged our weeks together.
Yeah.
And in the mornings and at night, you can sit on the dock, which I sleep on the dock a lot at the campsite. there's a total 360-degree reflection, and I am not even kidding. It is the most beautiful. It's clear in the early mornings, like this morning, and then at night. It's amazing.
I've never been there. We've never camped, but I would love to. Yeah, we
make it happen.
We were going to this year, but just August got away from
this
me.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Kids start school the 25th.
I'm very eager. There's a lot of projects that I've just been kind of putting on the back burner for when the kids start school is what I've been claiming.
But isn't that wild that they start so soon?
Yeah.
I mean,
it is wild.
I think
it's crazy.
That is crazy. So tell us, we're just got a few minutes left here. Where can people find you? Where can people get a hold of you?
So I do have a lot of people reach out on Facebook. I don't have a website. I just have reached that age where I'm not learning anything new. So I will not be making a website. And so a lot of people through Facebook. I do have flyers kind of throughout town. Farmers market, just come and talk to me.
Yeah. So Facebook, I don't do Facebook. My face is on there. That's another story. But is it, pardon my French, or is it under your Abigail?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's one or the other.
Okay.
No, it might be Chateau Bellevaux. I don't know.
okay.
It could be pardon my French.
I'll give it a go. Try,
It's very French.
I
You'll
say
see.
so.
C'est la vie.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. And again, you can check you out at the farmers market.
Come tomorrow and buy a bouquet.
Yeah, be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got to get there early because they sell out.
They sell out
They
fast.
do.
Yeah.
I know my friend,
early.
I always say, gotta get it, and she's like, every time I'm there, they're all gone. I said, I know, you have to get there early.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love that you sell out every
I know.
Friday.
It's very nice. If I don't sell out, I maybe shouldn't say this on air, but I do have on occasion, if I have extra, I love to just find someone that needs a flower bouquet.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been found.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And
But I like to support you too.
And
buy
I will do
them.
everything. Thank you so much for this beautiful
Of
bouquet.
course.
Gorgeous. Let me
Yeah,
do it a
of
little.
course.
Let me do it
Really quick
Can
before
you
we get out of
I'm
here.
gonna spin it.
Can you tell us the flowers that are in this?
Yeah, so I really don't have very many. I have some zinnias kind of tucked down low. I have these big, beautiful dahlias. My friend could tell you what variety they are, but it's a trend of mine to not know. And then sunflowers. And
Nice.
I got some beautiful cosmos in there too.
What are the which ones?
The
are
cosmos,
Right
they
here, right?
yeah. So there's lots of
Okay.
varieties of cosmos,
This one
but
as well.
yeah, that's a cosmo.
Okay, look. This is a cosmo.
Okay, those are
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I
Gorgeous.
love
It's
the way
gorgeous.
cosmos kind of do their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
And I just wanted, before we go, I wanted to highlight a couple radio station things we have coming up. September 9th, we have Rashadicus, also known as the infamous cello goblin.
I know this
He's gonna-
sounds so fun.
He's going to be performing live. Right? She looks confused.
I mean, I love a cello.
So,
I'm not sure about a goblin,
so
but
Rashadicus, he was a child prodigy cello player, arguably, just a master cello player, who at some point in his life being pushed into this life of, concerts and symphonies and playing things at a very early age because he was very talented.
In very formal setting.
In very formal settings, realized it wasn't for him. Then the goblin came out, and
I like that.
He's lived his life as a goblin since. He dresses as a jester,
and he climbs up on things and plays.
He gets arrested playing cello on telephone poles and billboards, and
how can you get a cello up a pole? But
he does it.
It's amazing.
He climbs up trees and plays a cello. He speaks in goblin. He plays a lot of kazoo with his cello. He does a lot of banging and slamming on his kazoos or in his cello. And he's a ton of fun. He's a little strange, but then once you really get in there and listen, you're like, oh my gosh, there's a true genius behind this.
Yeah,
that's
The
great.
guy
So
is
that'll
a
be the
true
9th
genius.
of September.
The 9th of September.
And how much are the tickets?
Tickets are $20.
Okay.
You can get them online. You can go to our KCHW Radio Facebook page. They're posted all over the place.
And you'll have some here, right?
I haven't printed out paper tickets yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I might just
make
do
a
them
list.
online. But yeah, we can make a list. Tell me if you want tickets.
Yeah.
We can do a
That'd
will
be
call.
good.
I might get some paper tickets done. But I will. You can, even if you need to pay with a card. I will be at the market. We can get those tickets purchased for you. Even if you need to pay cash, I can get you in the system.
Excellent.
we can do that.
Because, you know, I don't know a whole lot about the computer, so I'm old school.
Right.
I know,
It's just,
Chuck.
you know, we sell so few paper tickets anymore.
I
and
know.
It's just, it's
And it helps
designing
to
them
know.
and printing them. And
Yeah, it helps to know.
The last 3 concerts we've had, we've paid more money getting the paper tickets printed than we've made selling paper tickets.
Oh, wow.
So it's not
well, you can
really,
you can make a will call list.
It's not really worth
That's
it to
easy.
do paper tickets
Yeah,
anymore.
Will call list.
Yeah, exactly.
That's better.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to that too. And of course, September 5th, we have the Rev It Up for the Radio car show happening in the park.
Yes.
It's going to be a beautiful morning of live music with infusion.
They're great.
Morning and afternoon.
Lots of cool cars
Last
last year.
Lots of cool cars.
I'll be there with Kid World. All kinds of stuff. I've already been thinking
Absolutely.
about it. Yeah.
And we've got Little Al. We've got Life Flight joining us with Little Al. That is a golf cart that has been converted into a replica Life Flight helicopter.
Oh, that's cool.
Giving rides to kids. We're going to have some food vendors out there. And some other vendors. You're more than welcome if this is September 5th, if you want to join us.
On
if
a
you're
Saturday.
available.
That's so kind.
Yeah.
I probably will just bring my kids and just
Yeah.
Have
be a
fun.
mom
Just
that
have
day.
just be a mom.
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
Come hang.
Yes, we're going to have some great music, and we got a silent auction. We got some great stuff donated for our silent auction. And we'll be drawing the winning number
For the
winning ticket for that
guitar.
amazing Randy Tron custom built guitar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll
wow.
be
The
there-
tickets are $5.
Yep, tickets are
And then
$5
you'll have
piece.
them at the tickets at the market tomorrow.
We'll have them at the market, and we only have a couple of weeks left to sell those tickets.
Yep.
So you might want to come grab those. We only have 1,000 tickets available. We've sold about 250 of them, so we still have plenty of tickets available.
Yeah.
But they are going to go faster the closer we get.
Yes.
to
Yeah.
to
Yeah. I'm gonna
selling
buy a
this
couple.
guitar. So
Yeah, I really like those odds. If
yeah,
I'm honest.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
And this is a complete custom
Custom.
built guitar just for this raffle.
And Dylan was playing it the other day at the market. It sounds great.
Oh, it's an amazing.
It sounds
guitar.
really good because I have a guitar son who
Yeah.
plays amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But I could hear, I'm like, oh, that's live. So
Oh,
I had to
yeah.
go over and say, it sounds great. Because
So
it was beautiful.
A huge thank you to Randy Tron for that. And if you are out and about in the area in the dark, come by the KCHW Theater, our location here. We are right behind Sporty's in the alleyway.
Yes.
Check out our new artwork on the wall. We've got Northern Lights, a functioning kinetic Northern Light sculpture. It's about 65 feet long.
It's great.
We've got mountains, backlit mountains. We've got you could be.
You have a
beamed-
Sasquatch
we can,
in the
oh yeah,
in the dome.
Sasquatch will beam
In
you
the-
up.
yes,
the
beam me
lights
up.
are up and working on everything. Our call sign, where I'm having some little difficulties. I had to extend the cable layout. Having a hard time with some of the. I needed. It's just I had to do a long run and on a system that's not meant for long runs, so I got to figure that out. But other than that, everything's up and running. We are going to do the Ionosphere Encounter Reveal 2.0
Right.
coming up for the next art walk. We're not going to do a big deal about it, but we will be lighting everything up. And
That's
we got-
awesome.
Oh,
we
that'd
got
be
a little,
fun.
We got a
Yeah.
little synchronized with some music. We're gonna turn it on
Good.
Thursday of the next art walk.
That'll be great.
It'll be up in the meantime, but we're gonna do a little show of it.
I
like that.
gave him
Yeah.
a gift from a little.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fantastic.
that's cute.
It's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Oh,
It's
that's
from an
nice.
elder who's
Adorable.
passed.
Yeah.
She's a character, and she's Mary Gahan, who's in the spirit world. But I've had it for a while, and so I thought I'm gonna gift it to Chuck in the radio.
Yeah, I
station.
like that.
And we do for this, for our facade improvement. A huge thank you to all the volunteers.
Oh, my goodness.
All of our artists, Artswa and the Vincent Fund. Everybody for making all this happen. So really, really appreciate you guys. Someone's really trying to get a hold of me. They're
The
calling
creative
over and over
district
again.
as well.
Yeah, the
And
grant-
Laura wrote. Was she integral in writing the grant?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
The grant. It was
His wife.
It was a grant from Artswa through the creative district. So it is a creative district project.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
what I
cool.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys all for doing that. It is huge and it is awesome and it's amazing. And
It's
nobody,
very unique. I like that
It's
that
very
it's
unique.
different.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody ever again will I be able to. Can we give directions to the radio station and the standing up front and saying, "Am I here?
I can't
don't-
see it.
I don't know.
You
if
know
I'm-
you're
find it.
here.
I don't
Yeah.
know if
Yeah.
I'm at the right place.
Yeah.
Right.
No question anymore. So thank you everyone for making all that.
So I
happen.
do.
It's
I was
amazing.
thinking that the wooden carved piece that's on the third section of the overhang.
Mhm.
It's like move it over a little bit. Just my artistic eyeball.
Oh, which the
The
old-
carved one, the
oh,
older
the
one.
old one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just move it a little bit, over and closer to hang it still in that
Okay, okay.
area, but maybe
Okay,
a little closer.
I got you.
Yeah.
Instead of on the end there.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a thought.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's my
Feng shui.
creative eye. I can't help it. I say funky sway. I've got some funky sway.
Ooh, I like that.
We were trying to figure out what to do with that piece.
Don't get rid of it. It's too classic. But move it.
No,
move
we
it to
weren't-
the
we weren't
first.
gonna get rid of
no,
it.
I know,
We
but
were
I think the first section of the.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we want to thank you so much for coming in today, Abigail.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much out there for joining us on Facebook, listening right on the radio dial. This has been our KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7.
It's been great.
Your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later. That was great.
Thank you, guys.
That was great.
It's 9:05.
Your KCHW Morning Show, made possible by a donation from God-Fearing Brothers Auto Center. God-Fearing Brothers specializes in auto services, including repair, maintenance, and detailing. They also stock a full selection of tires, make glass repairs, offer towing, and have an auto sales lot on the corner of Highway 395 and Main Street at the light. For more information, you can visit the Auto Service Center at 806 East Main in Chewelah. Find them online at godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by
Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
This is KCHW 102.7.
It's 9:06.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Loon Lake, Clayton.
You're listening to KCHW 102.7 Northern Lights Public Radio.
It's 9:07.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW Morning Show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
KCHW Chewelah Community Radio.
I'm remembering, I promise to forget you now, but it's raining and I'm calling drunk, and my medicine is drowning your perspective out, so I ain't taking any fault. Am I honest still? Am I half the man I used to be? I doubt it, forget about it, whatever. It's all the same anyways. I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know, for the shame of being young, drunk and alone. Traffic lights and the transmitter radio. I don't like it when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call, honey, yeah. Ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you. I'm untethering from the parts of me you'd recognize, from charming to alarming in seconds. I'll be bedridden, I'll let the pain metastasize, but that's morning, I'll forget it. And the dial tone is all I have. I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know, for the shame of being young, drunk and alone. Traffic lights and the transmitter radio. I don't like it when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call, honey, yeah. Ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you. I died for you. Beg you, sir, to slip a call. I'll give you my blood alcohol, or up with all the burnouts in the cell. I'll change my faith, I'll praise the flag. Wait, I swear she'll call me back. Son, are you a danger to yourself? That sir, just let me call. I'll give you my blood alcohol, or up with all the burnouts in the cell. Change my faith, I'll kiss the bass. Wait, I swear she'll call me back. Son, why do you do this to yourself? And I said, I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know, for the shame of being young, drunk and alone. Traffic lights in the transmitter radio. I don't like it when they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call, honey, yeah. Ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say, who murdered 3. Strange things that happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where dead man called out for his love to flee? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if piece of hope, side by side. Strange things that happen here, no stranger would we met and missed that in the hanging tree.
Question mark, but you know what? Feel it here in my heart, put my heart in your hand. Well, I hope and I pray that you do understand. If you did, all you have to say is yeah, 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 yeah. I'm waiting for ya. Yeah, 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 yeah. I never meant to break your heart, and I won't let this pain go down. I never meant to make you cry. I'll do what it takes to make this fly. Oh, you gotta hold on to what you're feeling. That feeling is the best thing, alright. I'm gonna place my bet on us. I know this love is headed in the same direction as us. Baby, you're the only one to make me feel. I know what I want for real. I've been in love before, but this is new. I know everything I do to stay with you. Trying to understand what you mean, what you feel. Damn, this is hard for me. Said that you had enough, I don't know how to show feelings that you know. When we fall apart, when the sun is dark, just tell me what you want, 'cause we can work it out. Baby, you're the only one to make me feel. I know what I want for real. I've been in love before, but this is new. I know everything I do to stay with you. I wanna stay with you, baby. I want you. If you wanna go again, I'll be here where we left. Catch up on all your dreams. Better with you and I. Take your time, I don't mind. You are one of a kind. When we're far apart, when the sun is dark, just tell me what you want, 'cause we can work it out. Baby, you're the only one to make me feel. I know what I want for real. I've been in love before, but this is new. I know everything I do to stay with you. Stay with you. I wanna stay with you, baby.
First you hate me, then love me. Say I'm wrong when I'm right, but baby, you're the only one that I would lay with at night. At our darkest hour, you'll still be the light of my life. When you show your attitude, it's how I know you're my type. My senorita, you know I need you. Come over here and let me treat you. Finer things, on fly to Paris, leave Virginia. You wear my chain, with nothing else up underneath it. I'll make you sing.
Baby, you're the only one to make me feel. I know what I want for real. I've been in love before, but this is new. I know everything I do to stay with you. Yeah, stay with you. Oh, I wanna stay with you, baby.
You're listening to KCHW 102.7 FM, Northern Lights Public Radio.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising drunk. Tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. Your dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see you coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing 'cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams.
listening to KCHW 102.7 FM, Northern Lights Public Radio.
My sweet summer's gone. She left me here with sand in my bed. She played me all night long, but I do it all over again. Whoa. My sweet summer's gone, and on my mirror she made it clear her lipstick can't be wrong. My summer, my sweet summer is gone. My sweet summer is gone. Cause there's another one you're loving, and I hate to see you go. My sweet summer's gone. She left me here with sand in my bed. She played me all night long, but I do it all over again. Whoa. My sweet summer's gone, and on my mirror she made it clear her lipstick can't be wrong. My summer, my sweet summer is gone. My sweet summer is gone. There's another one you're loving, and I hate to see you go. My sweet summer's gone. She left me here with sand in my bed. She played me all night long, but I do it all over again. Whoa. My sweet summer's gone, and on my mirror she made it clear her lipstick can't be wrong. My summer, my sweet summer is gone. My sweet summer is gone. Ooh, left like a midnight thief. You ain't no friend to me. How could you lead me on? Now my sweet summer is gone. My sweet summer is gone. Now my sweet summer is gone. My sweet summer is gone. Now my sweet summer is gone. All my favorite songs are from 2018. We flew around the world with our small town dreams. You're a superstar and you wear it so well, but nothing like you in my hoodie double XL. Bloodstream full of desert lightning. Thank God I'm not driving. I blur the whole way home. I still remember. I will forever. Backseat secrets we will never tell. I miss you double XL. Miss Americana, and all my friends love you. Back patio at the Barry Hotel. I miss you double XL. Out in the glitter and glow, Hollywood fades and it's starting to show. I'm barely hanging on and I'm looking for help. Every night without you and double XL. Bloodstream full of desert lightning. Thank God I'm not driving. I blur the whole way home. I still remember. I will forever. Backseat secrets we will never tell. I miss you myself. Miss Americana, and all my friends love you. Back patio at the Valley Hotel. I miss you, double XL. South California, from you always been waiting for you. South California. haven't been quite the same. There's a haze on the horizon, babe. It's only been a couple of days and I miss you. Yeah. Nothing really goes to plan. You stub your toe or break your camera. I'll do everything I can to help you through. If you're feeling down, I just wanna make you happier, baby. Wish I was around, I just wanna make you happier, baby. We've been doing all this late night talking about anything you wanna till the morning. Now you're in my life. I can't get you off my mind. I've never been a fan of change, but I'd follow you to any place. If it's Hollywood or Bishopsgate, I'm coming too. If you're feeling down, I just wanna make you happier, baby. Wish I was around, I just wanna make you happier, baby. We've been doing all this late night talking about anything you wanna till the morning. Now you're in my life. I can't get you off my mind. 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 I won't even try. I won't even try to get you off my mind. Get you off my mind. We've been doing all this late night talking about anything you wanna till the morning. Now you're in my life. I can't get you off my mind. I can't get you off my mind. Late night talking. Can't get you off my mind. Late night talking. Won't even try. Late night talking. Can't get you off from all this late night talking.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along with the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea. It's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me
KCHW 102.7.
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day and you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, and that's all. I could leave, but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you with you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all instead of taking one bite. Living with you's just putting me through it all of the time. But I could leave, but I won't go. Well, it'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. But why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Truth is I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together to the end. But I could leave, but I won't go. It'd be easier, I know. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. So why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no